Kingdom Hearts 3 has turned 6 years old today. Not something I thought about saying years ago. I remember hyping this game up for years and years and years, and now it's been 6 years since the game came out, which also means it's been 5 years since Kingdom Hearts 3 Remind. Time really does wait for nobody, man. Make sure you live your life, do the things you want to do, because it's been 6 years since Kingdom Hearts 3 came out. Like, think about how big of a deal that game was for that community, and now it's been 6 years since the game has released. We're hyping up Kingdom Hearts 4. Kingdom Hearts 4 still isn't out yet, and it also has been just about that long since we've last gotten a Kingdom Hearts console release. The last console release being Kingdom Hearts Melody of Memory, only a year after Kingdom Hearts 3 in 2020. But we're not here to talk about that today. Today, I want to talk about what it's like playing and just reminiscing over Kingdom Hearts 3 in 2025. Do people still hate Kingdom Hearts 3? Do people like it more now? Two very common sayings are time heals all wounds and absence makes the heart grow fonder. Has that happened with KH3? I think it's hard to say. I definitely think a lot more people like Kingdom Hearts 3 than initially. Don't get me wrong, for a lot of people, this game is their favorite Kingdom Hearts game. For a lot of people, it's also one of their least favorites. It's also a big game of disappointment. It's a stain, a blemish in their gaming career they wish they could rewrite. It's a polarizing game. Like, that's like the definition of polarizing. There's a lot of people who love this game, and there's a lot of people who hate its guts, and I've talked to just about every person under the sun who falls under those categories. Now, for me, I love Kingdom Hearts 3. I love this game. This game is my favorite Kingdom Hearts game, straight up. And it has been since it released. Even before Kingdom Hearts 3 Remind, it was like very close to Kingdom Hearts 2 for my favorite. And after Remind, it is definitely above Kingdom Hearts 2. Like, I wouldn't say no contest, because Kingdom Hearts 2 is amazing. I'm not going to disrespect KH2. No matter how much I love Kingdom Hearts 3, Kingdom Hearts 2 is still also the GOAT. Kingdom Hearts 1 is still also the GOAT. I'm just a Kingdom Hearts fan. I love Kingdom Hearts. But the number tiles for Kingdom Hearts to me are always the peak Kingdom Hearts experience, and Kingdom Hearts 3 definitely delivered on that front for me. I personally have just extremely fond memories of playing through that game. Even though I was still a YouTuber around when Kingdom Hearts 3 first came out, I didn't do a initial playthrough of the game on YouTube. I kept that private. I kept that to myself. I didn't record my playthrough, record much of my reactions aside from the secret ending to Kingdom Hearts 3, because outside of YouTube, right? Outside of me forming my entire channel around Kingdom Hearts and obsessing over it, Kingdom Hearts 3 was a game I had been hyping up and anticipating well before I started doing YouTube. Since I was like 4 years old, I was playing Kingdom Hearts 1, and I needed to just play that game without the cameras, without the screen recording, without the voiceovers. I just wanted to play that game and sit down and enjoy that myself, and then talk about everything else I wanted to talk about later. And I feel like for me, that experience definitely made the game even better for me than I probably would have been if I had recorded it and tried to analyze it live, like I'm probably going to do for Kingdom Hearts 4. When they first started writing the story and finales for the Dark Secret saga, I was still just a kid, and I kind of wanted to end off that saga like that way, just being that same kid playing Kingdom Hearts 3 by myself in my room and just enjoying it that way. Kingdom Hearts 3 is just a very fond game for me. I had such a good first experience. The story for me is probably my favorite story in the Kingdom Hearts series. Like, sometimes I'm a little skeptical on that because I love the Kingdom Hearts story just across the board so much, but Kingdom Hearts 3 just has these moments that delivered heavily for me. I fantasized about the Birth by Sleep trio reuniting and what that would be like, and the Days trio reuniting and what that would be like, and this game was definitely writing a lot on how they would write and how they would execute the returns of these characters, and I loved it. I was so amazed by it. And in Remind, when they took a already great cutscene in the Days trio reuniting and made that cutscene, took that cutscene from what was already a 10 out of 10 and made it like a freaking 1,000 out of 10 with all those cinematic things they did with Roxas and Sora being at his station of awakening. It was so amazing. It was so good. I was crying. That story was so well built up for me. And then the epilogue, the whole twist that happened with Lushu and Zigbar, I absolutely loved it. The final act of Kingdom Hearts 3 is definitely what sells the game for me. Without the final act, I don't know. I would probably still like it a lot, but definitely a little less. The Keyblade Graveyard, like the second you walk into the Keyblade Graveyard and everything that happens there, I just love. Like 10 out of 10. Like I would love to experience that for the first time again. As far as Disney Worlds go, I do think Kingdom Hearts 3 has a lot of some of the best worlds in the series, or at the very least, it has the best direction I want to see out of worlds in the Kingdom Hearts series. Like, this is a good foundation to build off of for future titles, in my opinion. I do love how worlds are done in games like Kingdom Hearts 1. I love some of the worlds in Kingdom Hearts 2, like Space Paranoids, like Timeless River, and I love like some of the uniqueness those worlds kind of offer and how they're integrated into the stories. Kingdom Hearts 3, the main criticism for Disney Worlds is mainly how they're integrated into the story. And that's still a ongoing debate to this day. A lot of people wish we could go back to the days of Kingdom Hearts 1 where every Disney World felt like it was super important, super integral to the plot. And it was, because in Kingdom Hearts 1, you're doing everything for the first time. It's not a routine yet like it is in every game after, where you go world by world, you know, sealing keyholes like that. That's the gimmick. Even Kingdom Hearts 1 set that up to be the gimmick, but that was the first time they ever did it, so it just felt more important. You're not necessarily seeing characters like Jafar or Oogie Boogie be super important later down the line, but Kingdom Hearts 1 made them feel important because we didn't set up the big villain yet. We didn't even know who Ansem really was. So when you do know who Ansem is, when you do know who the big villain is, these Disney worlds don't really feel like they matter as much when you don't see an organization member in them or an organization fight happening in the world. Like we used to fight Zaldin in Beast Castle back in the day, or even fight with Riku in Monstro in Kingdom Hearts 1, and we're not exactly doing things like that in Kingdom Hearts 3, so I totally get why people feel that way. But at the same time, there's a lot of pivotal moments in Disney Worlds that definitely help move the plot forward, at least to me. The entire Monstropolis cutscene was extremely important to bring Sora, Donald, and Goofy up to speed about exactly what happened to Ventus, because previously nobody had any idea what happened to him until Vanilla showed up and basically told Sora, because he was trying to take Ventus like from Sora right in that moment, because Vanilla just kind of does whatever he wants. And then Donald and Goofy like being the ones to stand up and protect Sora in that moment, just like what happened in Kingdom Hearts 1 when another Keyblade wielder tried to attack them, was sick. It was so cool. Like I love Sora, Donald, and Goofy's whole chemistry. It's one of the best things in the franchise, and I do hope to still see that in Kingdom Hearts 4, but I wouldn't mind if it took a backseat a little bit, just so we could see more like Sora, Riku, and Kairi. But you have that cutscene in Monstropolis, not to mention even Sully just yeeting Vanitas into the freaking doors upon doors upon doors. Like stuff like that does not happen in other Kingdom Hearts games. It's so cool. I love that. We also have that iconic Toy Box cutscene with Woody, the whole let him cook meme. And they were cooking with this cutscene too, like not even just because of Woody walking forward and just talking smack to Xehanort, but also everything else regarding this cutscene. Young Xehanort learned through this cutscene that, okay, these puppets, these toys can have hearts, and not just they can have hearts, but he learned from this that they could put a heart into whatever vessel they choose, which directly would lead to Xion, because if you've been following the Kingdom Hearts series, you know the whole puppet toy analogy thing. That's essentially what Xion was called in Days. Everyone in the organization would call her a puppet, didn't see her as a real person, and of course young Xehanort would also do the same thing, and this essentially would lead to Xion returning in Kingdom Hearts 3, or lead to the idea of them using Xion. I will admit, I do think they could have added some more supporting cutscenes after this to make Xion's return be even better, but I love what we got in the original game. Remind only made it even better than it already was. And then you also have like moments in Big Hero 6, like just a very casual cutscene where they're sitting on the San Francisco Bridge and they're just talking about life, talking about things, and Sora's relaxing. He's relaxing for just a moment, and Roxas appears. Like you see the scene where he's reminiscing, he's feeling Roxas's heart. Roxas is feeling like those days where he was sitting on the clock tower with Hayner, Pence, and Olette. It was so beautiful. The music changes, and Kingdom Hearts 3 did cutscenes like this so well. Like I'm getting goosebumps. I'm feeling things just thinking about it, man. Like it was so good. I loved it. You also had the whole Verum Rex thing in Toy Box. Yozora made his first appearance in Toy Box, in the Toy Story world. He wasn't revealed at first in the secret ending or some other like weird cutscene. He was revealed first in a Disney World in Kingdom Hearts 3. That will forever be the first time you see that character, at least as Yozora. And we already know Yozora is going to be a big deal in Kingdom Hearts going further. I mean, he was the secret boss of Kingdom Hearts 3, one of the best secret bosses, maybe in gaming, period. Definitely the best secret boss in Kingdom Hearts. And aside from like a lot of these little story things or character development things I could talk about, I just had fun in the Disney Worlds. The Disney Worlds to me are definitely still one of the things I look forward to the most in Kingdom Hearts, because not only do I love Kingdom Hearts' story and its characters and its more quote original elements, like I love the Disney Worlds as well. The Disney Worlds to me is like that X factor that makes Kingdom Hearts super interesting. I know we love and are so interested in the Kingdom Hearts story and aesthetics so much. A lot of people's favorite worlds are the original Kingdom Hearts worlds. A lot of people's favorite moments in Kingdom Hearts, even mine, are moments that happen towards the end of the game or in original worlds like Radiant Garden, Hollow Bastion, Traverse Town. So logically, you want these moments to happen all the time, but just because those moments are so good doesn't make the Disney Worlds bad or make the Disney Worlds even unimportant or even less fun. Sora being able to time travel and like rewrite history at the end of Kingdom Hearts 3 and do all this crazy stuff and then still go to a Disney World like freaking Agrabah or go to Halloween Town or Frozen is exactly what Kingdom Hearts is to me. Kingdom Hearts is just as goofy as it is serious, as I've said before. I also think it just makes the gameplay more interesting. It makes the level design more interesting. It makes Kingdom Hearts stand out even more because you have the world never was and these really sick and amazing aesthetics, and those stand out on their own for sure. But you also have the contrast of just being able to go to a Disney World. Like Sora's able to turn into a lion, a cub, and travel throughout the Pride Lands. Sora can turn into a mermaid and at the same time like be fighting with Riku, like fighting a dragon gummy ship thing. Kingdom Hearts is amazing because of that. But I know people fall in love with certain aspects of the series, and a lot of people, this is the big thing I realized coming out of Kingdom Hearts 3, a lot of people definitely like Kingdom Hearts for various reasons. Now, everyone likes it for the same thing, and I still don't know whether it's a good or bad thing. I want to lean and say that's a good thing. Someone liking the story more than the gameplay in Disney World, or liking the gameplay more than the Disney World and story, or liking the Disney Worlds over both, is just another reason for someone to get into the franchise. And to me, that means that the gameplay is good enough to stay on its own. The Disney Worlds are good enough to stay on their own. The story is good enough to stay on its own. And I know that because I know many people in the Kingdom Hearts community who don't even play the games and they just watch the story via YouTube or via whatever, means they have. And they're still super active and talk about Kingdom Hearts constantly in the community every day. Kingdom Hearts has a lot of different aspects that you could get into the series for that each stand on their own. Like if you prefer gameplay and you want to fight like super hard bosses, Kingdom Hearts has you. If you want to get into a crazy story that you're still like discovering new details about to this day, Kingdom Hearts has you. If you want to just mess around in Disney World and have fun, like play a higher quality Disney game, Kingdom Hearts got you. I definitely want to say that's a good thing to have in a franchise, but at the same time, of course, you want everything to be equally as good so everyone can just enjoy it all at once. But when you're a long-running franchise having 13 plus games with one story essentially, people are going to end up preferring some things over others. Like for me, despite how much I love the story and Disney Worlds and stuff, I do love the gameplay of Kingdom Hearts so much. Like one of my recent streams was me playing through Kingdom Hearts 3 on level 1 and me trying to no damage the Azora fight. I loved doing that. Like a lot of people, they get tired and they get annoyed after fighting the same boss for hours on end, and it's infuriating. I love that about Kingdom Hearts. I love that Kingdom Hearts can be this goofy Disney game and have a fight like Azora and this aesthetic, these visuals, bro, this CGI cutscene you get for beating him or losing to him even. It's so cool. Like, no damaging that fight for the first time on level 1 in years was so, like, rewarding and so, like, reinvigorating. Like, it was great. I love playing Kingdom Hearts 3 on level 1. It's one of my favorite experiences. I am a big advocate for this game's gameplay. The gameplay, I think, is so slept on. It's so freaking good. This game, for me, after 6 years, 5 years since Remind, I'm still in love with it. I still obsess over this game. It's still probably my most played Kingdom Hearts game nowadays, but I still go back and play the other ones as well. I still go back and play Kingdom Hearts 2. I still go back and play Kingdom Hearts 1, Dream Drop, Birth by Sleep. I'm just a big Kingdom Hearts fan, and the reason I love Kingdom Hearts 3 as much as I do is because all of these other games did such a good job with their stories, with their visuals, with their boss fights, that led to these amazing moments in Kingdom Hearts 3. Like, the Birth by Sleep trio returning or the Days trio returning would not be as good without Birth by Sleep or Days or Dream Drop Distance or Recoded, like, building them up. Kingdom Hearts 3 is a game built off of the other games. It's a celebration of everything the series like was before, while also like transitioning it into what is going to be now. Kingdom Hearts 3 to me was a amazing ending to the Darkseeker saga, and I cannot wait to see what Kingdom Hearts 4 brings to the table, and I hope Kingdom Hearts 4 surpasses it. But I hope you enjoyed this ramble session about Kingdom Hearts 3. This is something I would usually put in like a podcast episode or something, but I want to make a video about it today. I know I might have been a little over the place with some of my points, but I'm gonna try to maybe give you some sort of structure to this via categories or timestamps. If you mostly skip to the end just to hear my overall thoughts on Kingdom Hearts 3, I love the game. Game's great. I'm a big fan of the game. I hope Kingdom Hearts 4 surpasses it, and I hope Kingdom Hearts 4 builds off of what Kingdom Hearts 3 did so well. Anyways, with that, thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know your experiences down below in the comment section. And remember to be nice, be safe, and take care, everyone.